Welcome back to Tent and Tiny Travellers for leg 2 of our European road trip. France to the Netherlands. Ready to go. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share and comment.
Bye today, guys. Catch you later. And you.
We left the fabulous site at Belgium and headed northeast through Belgium to Chaam in the RCN de Flaashbloem. Again, this was booked through Pitch Up. Apart from a bit of heavy traffic as we navigated Ghent and roadworks around Antwerp, the journey was plain sailing with some really interesting views along the way. The site already had our vehicle registration number, so upon arrival the barriers let us in. There was no need to check in at reception either, as 2 days before we arrived we received an email confirming our pitch number. The email also sent information about downloading their app, which gave us all the info we needed for our stay, telling us what was going on and lots of detailed information including a site map. So we arrived and headed for our pitch. This site has hundreds of pitches split into smaller fields. Fields for tents, some for motorhomes, some for caravans, and some have a mix of all. Each field has some children's play equipment too, like swings, sand pits and slides. The main hub of the site has everything you need. There's a laundrette there on the left, the beach, which is a large lake with water slides, pontoon, great for all the swimmers and splashers. Loads of outdoor seating areas, lots of places to chill. There's plenty of kids' play equipment. They've got tennis and football courts, frisbee areas, bowls courts. There's also the large recreation centre where they host various activities such as the evening kids clubs, various performances and music. There's a really nice outdoor kids pool you can just see in front behind the fence, which has got some small slides and water features, great for the little ones. There's a snack bar, restaurant which did look very nice. Really good shop that had just about everything you might need, including freshly made pizzas. And there's an indoor swimming pool on the left. More on that later. Of course, you've seen there are cycles everywhere, and they even have a free-to-use cycle repair station and bike hire on site. Our pitch was quite a distance from the central hub, so having our bikes was a godsend, as it just made getting around so much easier. Also, the kids could go off and explore safely on their bikes with minimal traffic, apart from the other bikes. You'll also notice that vehicles are parked all along the roads. Well, that's because you can't keep them next to your pitch, so just remember that if you've got lots of stuff in a van. Once you are pitch, your car must be parked off the field. The site is part of the RCN network that has 18 sites across Europe, with 9 sites in the Netherlands, 8 in France and 1 in Germany. You can check out each of their sites using the app, see the link above. This was our camping field, mostly tents, trailer tents and a few caravans. As I mentioned, there's kids play equipment in pretty much each field. The pitches aren't separated as they were in France, but they were all a good size. Ours included electric, with the hookup just behind the pitch, so it was an easy reach and you only needed a short extension. The cost for 3 nights with electric was £128 or €145, So actually it's pretty reasonable with all that's included. So it's just gone 10:30 and day 2 at the RCN de Flaashbloem in Chaam in the Netherlands. We arrived yesterday at about 4 o'clock, set up camp, had a little explore around. What's first impressions is huge. It's massive. Think of Butlins but camping. It's a massive park, hundreds of people here, probably a little bit too busy for our liking, but you know, early days, we'll go and have a little look around. There's indoor swimming pool, there's stuff for kids to do in the evening, there's a nice shop, laundrette, things like that, so you know, it caters for families, but we'll see. Lots of bikes, obviously, in the Netherlands. Bikes everywhere, which is good because it means we get to go have a bit of a ride round. It's a lovely location. It's in the forest. Yeah, we'll see how we go. We stayed local today, visiting the indoor pool, the kids' outdoor pool, down to the beach. We went to the small petting zoo, which has got a few different animals. We then decided to head off-site and into the Chaam forests to locate a hidden lake called Het Putven. It was great cycling, of course, as there were loads of tarmac cycle paths and plenty more for the more adventurous. Friday morning, another good night's sleep. Yesterday had a bit more fun around the park, went and did all the swimming pools, got an indoor swimming pool which was a bit chaotic, lots of children, lots of jumping in. Then we took to the outside pool where they got a small kiddies pool, that was good, and then we went to the beach where they've got their lake with water slides and things. All the kids stayed on there for hours, which was really good. Came back, had some dinner, had a nice chicken curry, and we're going north today, heading up towards Rotterdam, and we want to go and see some of the windmills when in Holland and all that. So we'll go and have a look, and we'll check in later on. It's about 45 minutes from the site up to the UNESCO World Heritage Site of Kinderdijk. After some research, we noted that parking was quite expensive at about €10. That was near the visitor centre itself. So we found free on-site parking in Alblasserdam, which even had a small kids' play park. From there we could head into the cycleways that run alongside the canals leading up to Kinderdijk, about 5 miles away and past all of the windmills. Hey, say cheese! Cheese! We're cycling along by the windmills. Very pretty, lots of tourists. But yeah, all good. Just a note, toilets are not free at the visitor centre, but you do get refunded if you buy something, like we did and bought some clogs. So it's 9:30 at night local time. Yeah, we've had a good day. We went up just to the west of Rotterdam, as you saw, cycling along, looking at the windmills, which is very nice. We didn't pay to go into the heritage centre itself. Instead we found a nice little quiet street where you could park free of charge. Literally a 10-second walk to the cycle route, which then took you along the canal up to the heritage centre, had a look round, bought a few clogs, as in little tiny ones for the children, and then cycled back down through. Really nice day. Lots of people there, obviously, as you would probably expect, and it's a shame that they don't seem to understand which side of the path to walk on when there's cycles, so we were constantly having to weave in and out, which is a bit annoying, but again, it's safe, there's no traffic, so you know, the Netherlands have certainly got cycling off to a T. Kids are just finishing off, getting ready for bed now, and tomorrow we are leaving and heading down to Germany, right on the border of Luxembourg, and a little place called Korprecht, don't know how you say it, but we will see you all in the morning.